What if I told you that change doesn't begin with motivation? What if I told you that change begins with noticing what's ugly and refusing to ignore it? Most people want a new life, a happier life, a better version of themselves. But they want it instantly. They want change without struggle, success without patience, growth without discipline. And when it doesn't happen overnight, they quit. Today, I want to tell you a story, not of a superhero, not of a millionaire, but of a youngster, an ordinary person who changed his life by changing one small thing at a time. This is a story about calligraphy, but more than that, this is a story about you. The youngster and his struggle. There was a youngster. He wasn't famous. He wasn't special. He wasn't naturally talented. But he had one desire. He wanted to change. Every time he wrote something, he felt embarrassed. His handwriting was messy, uneven, ugly. Teachers complained. Friends laughed. Even he avoided looking at his own writing. But deep inside, he believed something. If I can't change this, how will I change my life? So he decided to challenge himself. Not tomorrow. Not next month. That day. The first realization. At first, he tried writing again and again. Page after page. Day after day. But nothing changed. Same mistakes. Same ugly letters. Same frustration. Then one day he stopped. He looked closely at his writing, and he realized something important. Backhand index pointing right, not all letters were ugly. Some alphabets looked fine. Some were acceptable. But a few. Those few letters ruined everything. They destroyed the beauty of the entire word. And suddenly, it clicked. Maybe I don't need to change everything. Maybe I need to change what's broken. Separating the problem. So he did something different. He took a page. He wrote all 26 alphabets. Slowly, carefully. Then he circled the ones that looked ugly. Not the whole writing. Not the whole page. Just the problem alphabets. Those were his weaknesses. And instead of running away from them, he targeted them. Focus over force. Every day he practiced. But not everything. He practiced only those letters. He wrote them again, and again, and again. Not fast. Not in anger. But with focus. In every notebook. In every sentence. Whenever that alphabet appeared, he slowed down. He corrected it. He paid attention. He told himself, I am not here to finish fast. I am here to write it right. The boring phase. Days passed. Nothing magical happened. No instant transformation. No overnight success. Sometimes he felt stupid. Why am I wasting time on this? Why is this taking so long? This is where most people quit. Because consistency is boring. It doesn't give applause. It doesn't give excitement. It gives silence. But he continued. Because he understood something powerful. Change doesn't ask for excitement. Change asks for commitment. The surprise. Weeks later, something unexpected happened. One day, he looked at his notebook. And he paused. His writing looked different. Cleaner. Balanced. Pleasant. Those ugly letters? They weren't ugly anymore. They blended beautifully with the rest. Without realizing it, amazing calligraphy had emerged. Not perfect, but powerful. Not dramatic, but real. Life at once. You fix one weak habit. You don't become confident overnight. You work on one insecurity. You don't become successful suddenly. You improve one skill consistently. Just like calligraphy, life improves when you fix the letters that ruin the sentence. Relating it to life. Think about your life. What are your ugly alphabets? Procrastination? Anger? Laziness? Fear? Self-doubt? You don't need to change your whole personality. You need to identify what's ruining your flow. And then, target it. One by one. Every day. Consistency is the real magic. People ask, how long will it take to change? That's the wrong question. The right question is, will I stay consistent even when I don't see results? Because practice doesn't fail. Consistency doesn't lie. If you show up every day, even imperfectly, change will come. Not loudly, not suddenly, but permanently. A happy lifestyle is built, not found. A happy lifestyle doesn't come from motivation videos. It comes from self-respect, from keeping promises to yourself, from saying, I will improve this one thing today. Happiness grows when you see progress. Progress grows when you stay consistent. Final message. If you want new change, choose discipline over comfort. If you want a happy lifestyle, choose consistency over excuses. Just like that youngster. Separate what's ugly. Focus on it. Practice it. And one day, You'll look back and say, I didn't change overnight. I changed every day. Call to action. If this story inspired you, start today. Not big, not perfect, just one alphabet of your life. Because consistent practice always makes it happen.